The difference. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm from Africa. I traveled from Africa to America by plane, and it was my first time. I was about 6 or 7 years old. I think. And the weird thing is that after a while, I was not even scared. My family and I had to stop at hotels almost every night. I don't remember how long it took, but when we got here, it was dark, and we had somebody to pick us up at the airport. Months passed, and I noticed a lot of difference, especially when I started school. I had my tutor pick me up every day and tutor me. Ask questions like, how many grades do you have to pass a grade? I don't remember what she said, but I do know that it was different from what we do in Africa. In Africa, you had to take a test. It's been a long time, so I don't remember what score you had to be to pass. And if you didn't reach that grade, you'd be held back. Not a lot of kids got held back, but now I could tell that a lot of kids over in Africa are really smart because we didn't use any calculators or computers, and we didn't have all those things. Everything you had to do by hand. The hard part is you had to write with pen, and you were only allowed to make a few mistakes. I come to realize that here it's really easy, and I think that's why more kids are failing than usual. Kids here think that no matter what kind of grade they get, they're still going to pass, and I think that's why they don't put an effort in applying themselves. You think, you might think, you might ask if I like the system. I would say, well, somehow I do and somehow I don't. One thing I like about the system is that you have more hours to study and you get transportation. One thing I don't like about is that kids have to wake up at like 6 a.m. and spend like 8 hours at school and claim that they didn't learn anything. But in Africa, kids start school at 9 a.m. and at 12 p.m. the kids are dismissed. And now, if you're in second grade and down, you don't have to go back to school. But if you're in third and up, you go home, eat lunch, and about 1 p.m. you go back at school. Did I mention that you don't get free lunch? Sometimes the school is not even free. Sometimes your parents have to pay. As long as I've been here, I learned a lot. Some parts were hard for me because I had to learn a new language. I'm proud of myself when I speak 4 languages. I used to speak 5, but not anymore. I spoke French, but I guess not anymore. From what my tutor told me, I learned everywhere I go, there'll always be something different and something new to learn. I just gotta accept that.